July 23rd. It's a Thursday. COVID. It's still happening. People got masks, but the card room's still going. I have played some sessions since my last post. I took the last 2 days off because I haven't felt like playing. Because it feels like I've been putting in a lot of hours, but I haven't been. Since I started this challenge on June 9th, I have played 140 hours and change, which equals 23 hours and 30 minutes a week. Going to give myself a little slack because sometimes I find it difficult, but that's no excuse. That's why I started this challenge, to put in the hours. 23 hours and 30 minutes a week over the last 6 weeks. I'm up about, I didn't write it down, $4,000 or so, plus the little promotion I got, $5,000. I've made $3.68 an hour over 46 hours up in Jacksonville. I've made $55 an hour over 18 hours and 44 minutes at my local card room. And I've made $2,739 total over a 70-hour period, $39 an hour at my local home game. That being said, some of these numbers are skewed. Why are the numbers skewed? The numbers are skewed because of my home game deal. And I do feel a little guilty about this. In fact, I feel sick to my stomach about it, to be completely honest. They're playing big in this house game. My deal in the house game is 50-50. If I lose on the house. If I win, I get 50% of my earnings. But it's a touchy spot. When I'm stuck $1,000, I think the guy should just take me out, because if I'm stuck $1,000, even if I get even, there's nothing in it for me. But that doesn't mean I'm playing bad, because I truly do care about people, and I care more about their shit than I do about mine. I understand how it could look, even though this blog is just for me. But I got a good deal. I know it. And I feel super bad, but the game's playing huge. We're playing 5-5, round and round, with a straddle of up to 25, and people are straddling 99. Everyone's straddling but me. Only time I straddle is early on in the game when I'm trying to set up an image. Obviously, my table image as a whole, after the number of times I played there, is swinging to the left. Table image being defined as left being tight, right being higher PFR, higher VPIP. My VPIP and PFR have been swinging to the left because this game just consists of showing them the best hand and picking cherries, because they're going to pay you off no matter what you do. That being said, I've been pretty snake bit and can't show them the best hand. Ransom higher than normal variant plays due to my staker wanting me to be all crazy. Mark, get in there. I want you to be the Mark that I know you can be. Crazy Mark, talking shit. Playing the way you can play. Don't be scared. Da, da, da. So ace queen suited. Limp, limp, limp. I'm in the big blind. I limp. I know that the guy in the big blind is going to raise blind because his PFR is like 90. And of course he does. He makes it 40. Call all the way around. Started the session with 5-600. I just give him the jam, hoping for some fold equity, just pick up the dead money. Of course not. He calls me at 4s. We run it twice, and I lose both. Bang, right out of the gate. I'm stuck. Good times. I get it in PLO 3 or 4 ways with ace, queen, queen, double suited. 8, 9, 10. I lost every fucking hand you could ever imagine. Same old fucking story. Not going to bore my 3 or 4 friends and students who are listening to me ramble. That being said, huge shout out to Maddie of the T, if you're still tuning in, and my past student, Jason F. I hope that you are getting some value out of this, and I hope that I am getting some value out of my rambling on these videos. So, 23 hours a week, that's kind of weak. Lost at the house game, $3,000 I lost. 3,000 house chip dollars I lost. Probably not going to get invited back. It hurts my ego a little bit. What are you going to do? making $3.68 an hour after 46 hours in Jacksonville at the card room. What the fuck? You know, I haven't won any big pots. In fact, I've never been like, oh, all the money's in. Here's what I got. Count it up. Oh, wow, I won. Nope, hasn't happened. I haven't got all my chips in and won. Not once. I've doubled up a lot of people. That's fucking for sure. How much you got? How much is it? Oh, here you go. Oh. So we played at the house game. We got fucking tanked on. We played from Friday night all the way till Saturday morning. All the way through. We made like $500, $600 on that marathon fucking session. And I fucking fought with my fighter fucking spirit. And I sat there and I put in solid hours. And I sat and I was getting a little tired. I said, I'm going to leave right when these two fish go broke. The fish go broke. I'm fucking out of there. I fucking go hang out with some friends. I have a great dinner. Have a great couple of days. I also lost track of the days. Took a little nap. Had a little guest house in Jacksonville. Friends and family. It was fucking wonderful. Swoop back in a Monday night before the 2-hour drive home. And I look around, and this is something that you should ask yourself, and I ask myself all the time. I say, holy shit, there's not one pro at the table. There's not one pro at my table right now. Wow, this is amazing. I thought it was Sunday. It was fucking Monday. Lost track of the days. Played a Monday night session. And it starts out good. I got 3-4 offsuit first hand out of the blinds. And I flopped the jam jizzle. Flop comes down, boom, I flopped the nut straight. Two-tone. Fish leads, I decided to just raise it. He flats, turn, he checks, I bet, he calls. River misses the flush draw, he checks, I bet, he folds. Great, this is great. My image investment right at the start is swinging to the left. Even though I had it. They don't know that I had it. They haven't seen my cards, right? Boom, swinging to the left. Fucking get ace-king off. Fish limp. I squeeze. They all fold. This is looking great. They limp again. I got 8-9 suited. I'm like, these guys suck. Boom. They fold again. Oh my gosh, looking really good. I get the aces. I can tell the guy to the right of me who's having drinks with his buddy. You know, he's a hillbilly out of the sticks. I can tell. How can I tell? The way they hold their chips, the way they hold their cards, the way they're talking. They're just out to have a good time. You know, he's not some undercover pro. He ain't fooling me. I can tell he's getting fed up too. Aces, limp. I raise, call. Comes ace, queen, 10, two-tone. There's a high hand also. Ace is full every 20 or 30 minutes. Qualifies. There's no qualifier, but there's no high hand up on the board. Check. I bet, fold, call, turn, X. Check. I think about checking back, but I've worked out all the equities on high hands, and that extra $300 if I hit the high hand, firstly, and secondly, it has to hold. It's just not worth giving up this pot. Calculating the pot, it was like 30 pre, so 90 plus another, 50 on the flop. There's like 190 out there. I'm not letting this guy draw because I'm chasing some $300 high hand for 100. I'm not risking the $190 out there. I know that I didn't work out the exact math in this hand, but I don't feel like doing it, and I've done it before. Not fucking worth it. Not for $300. Excuse me. I bet he folds. Image investment. Swinging further to the left. This is all leading up to the story. I get aces again. Talking about luck and card distribution. Where the fuck were these hands in the house game? Aces again. Beautiful. Limp. Here comes the fish. He raises. I 3-bet. A girl who I don't recognize, a pretty black girl, flat 60, back cold. And earlier in the session, she was like, that guy in the hoodie, me. He's so tight, blah, 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 tighter than fucking shit. So I'm like, okay, this chick knows me. I was actually introverted Mark. I hadn't said a fucking word. Fish calls and he's fucking fed up. Flop. 4, 4, 6, red. We got 2 black aces. This thing's cool. Oh, okay, let's turn this over. Put this here. This is how much time I have to keep grinding, because time's running out. Look at this. Look at me, just ranting and talking into some fucking phone. Fed up. I'm a crazy person. Black aces, 3-way to the flop. 4, 4, 6, 2 diamonds. Image investment, super far to the left. Fish leads into me, 70 into 195 minus rake, 189. Well, it would actually be 188. It would actually be 180. He bet 70 into 180. He's got 500 back. And the girl's got like 500 too. And my image investment is so far to the left. I'm like, this guy leading into me. I'm just going to fucking give it to him. I'm giving him the heat right here. I'm just going to overbet the pot. He's going with it. I know it. And if she's got something, she's fucking got it. What a great board texture for me. And the fish is leading into me with a great image investment. I fucking just jam it. Just take my greens, boop, stick them out in the middle. She folds. He tanks. He calls. I can't even watch these runouts anymore. I just keep my head down. I can't even watch. It's too stressful. Turn. Deuce of diamonds. River. X diamond. I hear him say I have a flush. I'm like, fucking great. He's got 2 red 7s with a 7 of diamonds. Bang. I'm like a 9-1 favorite. Double this fucker up. Frustrating. I 3-bet with King 10 offsuit. So I'm getting fed up. Casino's closing in like an hour or so. And heads up against the same fish. It comes 10, 7, 8. Two-tone. Check. I bet. He calls. Turn. Queen. He leads into me. 110. I flat. River fills the 4-board straight. He checks. I check back. Excuse me. The river's a 6 for a queen, 10, 7, 8, 6 board. He shows me queen 6 off. I don't know what's going on. I rack up and leave. I'm getting fucking my ass beat by people. I don't even know where these people are coming from, what planet they're from. But I'm losing. And they're kicking the shit out of me. This ain't about complaining. Yes, I'm a little fucking fed up. I need to play more hours, at least 40 hours a week. Come on. 40 hours a week. It's not that hard. Fucking shave your face. Get off your fucking ass. And play 40 hours a week. Not much to say. That sucked. I need to work out the hand equities for high hands. Probably not worth it. Just play poker. If you hit a high hand, it's a bonus. Fucking have my hand. Oh, here's a fun hand. Kind of watched my last video a little bit. I talked about not talking during hands. Same session against these fish. That girl's calling me tight. I get pocket 10s. It goes limp. I overraise. I'm going to get 35. Guy out of the blinds. Cold calls. He's been playing pretty solid. I saw him show a set earlier on a wet board where he raised and then gave a speech about how he has to raise because there's a draw on there, blah, 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 blah. So I know he's like trying a little bit. He flats, fish flat, like, whoa, 370. There's like 100 in the pot, 3-way. It comes 9, 8, 3. Two-tone. I've got 2 red 10s. The tight guy who talked about raising on his draws. He leads into me like something small. Weak leads. 40 into 100. Fish folds. I make it 125. He calls. I immediately put him on a draw. I've got 2 10 blockers though, so I should replace. He can't have 10 jack again. 9, 8, 3. 2 diamonds. We've got 2 red 10s. Turn. Pairs the 3. He probably raises the set because of the prior conversation in hand that we've seen from him. He doesn't raise the flop, so we put him on a draw. Turn 3 eliminates the chance of him having a set if he did decide to play his hand funky, and he checks. There is about 350 in the pot, and he's got his chips stacked in funky, like 125 stacks. So I asked him what they are. He says they're 125. He's got 500. I think about overbetting pot and just slamming it down his face, but I bet 270. Don't know where that number came from. It was just sort of my sponsoring thought, and I just said it. He tanks for a long time, long enough for me to Snapchat the hand. I'm talking, no exaggeration, 5 fucking minutes. During this time, I realize, oh fuck, I'm beat. He has jacks. I should say, you have 2 jacks. But I don't. But I know this fucking asshole is going to call me, and I know he's got 2 jacks. I know I'm beat now, and I'm thinking, say something. Just say, I know you have 2 jacks. You should fold some gay ass shit. Ooh, excuse me. I can't say G-A-Y. I should say some silly thing. Oh, you should fold your hand. Oh, you're beat. Oh, I'm just trying to do you a favor. But I just stay quiet because my table talk these days isn't that good. He calls. I'm like, please put up a black 10. Brick. And I know I can't make him fold anymore. He's only got like 250 back. He just called 270. He checks. I check. 2 jacks. Awesome. I knew exactly what he had. That sucked. Blah, blah, blah. Not about telling about beat stories. I'm losing. Sticking with this challenge. I'm at about 5%, even despite these losses. Feel really bad about losing at the house game. Feel really bad about just... I don't feel really bad about anything. You know, you just keep fighting. You keep putting the hours in. It's not as easy as they say. You fucking win a little at a time. Poker's tough, and it's not like what they're showing on TV. I'm sticking with this challenge. I need to play more hours. I hope this challenge will take a long time. It's going to be tough without a lot of MTTs out there to just swoop it all in one big score. It's unfortunate with COVID. I got to find the motivation, and I got to keep going. 5% of the challenge, about week 6 here, 23 hours a week. Come on. That shit is weak, despite having the COVIDs. Let's go. Time is ticking. Ironic that I had this sit on the kitchen table. Our lives are going by. We got to seize the day. Is this really how I want to spend all my time, sitting at a fucking card table? It's not so bad. Could be waiting tables or something, which isn't so bad either. Not even a lot of big games going on. 2-5's like the biggest game they got going. So, we're going to keep playing our best. Just play ABC, pick some cherries, get some hours in. But it's Thursday, sometime in the morning. Probably go play the day game here. Pack the bound.